everybody, and welcome in the VLOGMAS. So the first actually vlog during coming Christmas time. A lot of YouTubers call it VLOGMAS, so I don't do it every day, but today I am, and maybe you will find out where I am now. I will show you a little bit of panorama, and I'm on one of the most beautiful bridges in Rotterdam, and what I like today talk about, and there you can see, even if I'm going to catch it, a water taxi there, yellow one. So that's also something which is very special about Rotterdam. But today I'd like to actually talk about, I'm standing on the bridge, but that's also something which is very important for my startup activities, building bridges. And I'm standing on Erasmus Bridge, and actually I see already dark clouds, and here I have a piece of blue sky still in the back, so that's really good. But what's important about Erasmus Bridge, maybe before I come to the business, it's of course Rotterdam is the, and we are actually at the here at the beginning of Rotterdam Seaport, which is the largest in Europe. You can see also people passing this bridge, because this bridge actually has 800 meters, so it's a great bridge for jogging. And importantly, this bridge was completed in 1996. Today is 7th December. That's also important date beside when this bridge was actually built. It's a beautiful bridge. Maybe later I will show you how it looks at night, because there's a lot of illuminations usually. For me, this day today is also important because it's actually exactly 17 years after my PhD defense at Erasmus MC here in Rotterdam, not so far away. So that's also symbolizing a little bit how fast time flies enormously fast. And thinking from this perspective, always when I'm standing here, I'm taking perspective, but this time new perspective on really creating bridges, not just within the city, but creating bridges between academia and industry by building small, agile, academic industrial partnerships. And for building these bridges, of course, I need financial support, and this steers innovation. I think building bridges is very important nowadays, because as I mentioned before already, staying together, doing things together is better, symbolize also the full idea of innovation driven by startups, where startups collaborate with corporates, but also collaborate with governance, within industry, are actually driving force of innovation. So that's something which also standing on this bridge helps me out, because I'm going somewhere. I will not tell you yet where, but at this I'm going, I think, to give you some impressions after the event I'm going for. And I hope that indeed this event will help me further in driving innovation and creating successful consortia between academia, universities and industry and startups, and generate, that's very important, interdisciplinary, collaborative and socio-economical impact, which in these times of energy crisis, of coming recession, is extremely important. And what I really am excited where I go to the event, and I cannot tell you yet where I am. I will tell you in a moment, maybe when I will get to the building. So I will also give you another impression. So let's go together now for a while, and then later I will give you some more impressions. So let me get my bag. So I think that's the easiest way. If I'm passing the Erasmus Bridge, it's actually a bridge which is a cable type of bridge. Some people also describe this bridge as one of the most iconic bridges in the city or in Netherlands. And this bridge is that's also amazing. It's 800 meters long. There are bike paths here, cars in both directions going, trams. But what is also important that actually this bridge is also placed actually in the logo of the as a logo, of course, in the city, in the Rotterdam city logo. So that's really the iconic type of, I would say, construction bridge. And I think this bridge also helps to not only develop great public communication, helped enormously to connect the one part of the city with the other, but also it's a bridge which you can really see active life of Rotterdam seaport, and you can actually sit there at the boulevard where you see this apartments at the Maas. The river is called Maas, and you can actually watch. So that's really a really great place also to take reflection. So every time I come here, it's very sentimental since I did my PhD studies here. I also met my then, by that time, boyfriend, then fiancé, then husband. So that was really for me great, inspiring time. But I also had great Polish community in the church in Rotterdam. I was involved in musician team, so it was really great time for me to build also and be part of Polish community in Rotterdam. And I think without having great private, in a way, great social life, I think I would be a very different person than I am now. So maybe some colleagues which are watching me now and find me on YouTube channel and recognizing me still. I changed the color of hairs from blonde to dark brunette, so I'm now brunette. But definitely, hopefully, some of these colleagues maybe recognize me, which still are living in Rotterdam. So the event which I'm going, the building is almost in front of me, and I wanted to show you because that's also one of the incredible architectures, and I would like to show you. And I'm going to be in front of this building also in a moment, but you see this kind of building which is kind of angled with a metal sort of construction sticking out on the top. So that's the building I'm going for. And Rotterdam is actually one of the most modern cities. After living very long time in Netherlands, I realized that the city, of course, was very heavily bombarded and was rebuilt with full of skyscrapers. So it's definitely very modern, very also international city. There's actually 2% of, that was already 10 years ago, 2% of all inhabitants actually are representing Chinese community, with Chinese schools, Chinese local journal, publishing even, of course, you know, Chinese restaurants. So that's something which I don't have to really talk about, but definitely Chinese community is very respected here. Long term established also in business, so it also shows how international Rotterdam is. And besides, I think being a quite big city, it's very innovative. these skyscrapers, which you actually can see next to it, are representing very often corporates which are investing in Dutch startup ecosystem, startup business ecosystem. So let me see, I have to now cross the street, so see you later, but I will continue this vlog in a moment. Hi, tot ziens. So I'm already at the building. So this is the building. That's how it looks up close. Downstairs there is a restaurant, and we're going to get inside and I'm going to show you a little bit around. Hello everybody again. I'm on 19th floor of the very famous in Rotterdam, very, as I told you, innovative KPN building. And I also have here with me,
hello,
here in the back, Brian.
I'm Brian from KPN.
And I didn't tell you yet because that's actually a surprise why I came here and why I'm here. But Brian can maybe tell more. Why Brian I should come here and what is happening today?
Well, of course, for the startup afternoon and for the beautiful view here.
Yes.
Here on the 19th floor of our headquarters. So. That's why you are here.
Oh, great. And what's going to happen to this event? Do I have...
Well, we're going to have speed dates with all the startups and the companies. So that's what's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is this event organized, it's every year this event is organized?
Yeah, it's organized every year, and this is actually the 24th time that it is happening. And now for the first time again live, not via Teams anymore or via computer.
Yeah, so I think
nice,
that's what I really like, that this is indeed a live event, and I think that also can create way better innovative vibe and create more opportunities to collaborate. So from here, I think 19th floor, we'd like to give you warm greetings with this beautiful view.
It's beautiful over here.
It's really beautiful view, all these conference rooms here, so I'm really thankful that Brian brought me here. And see you after the event with some reflections. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.